Deep beneath the pristine, snow-capped peaks of the Swiss Alps, there is a hole. But it's not just any hole. It is the longest, deepest, and arguably the most dangerous tunnel ever constructed by human hands. And yet, most people who ride comfortably through it on a high-speed train have absolutely no idea what it took to build it. You've probably heard of the Gotthard Base Tunnel. It's a 35-mile-long engineering marvel that lets trains zip under the mountains instead of crawling over them. It sounds great for a European vacation. But the reality of punching a hole that massive through solid, primeval rock? It was essentially a descent into the underworld. Imagine being 8,000 feet straight down. Above your head is literally a mountain. Millions of tons of solid granite pressing down on you from all sides, creating an environment where the pressure alone can cause solid rock to violently explode into the tunnel like shrapnel. Engineers call this phenomenon rock burst, and it was a constant, unpredictable threat. But if the immense physical pressure wasn't bad enough, there was the heat. You'd think being inside a mountain in Switzerland would be freezing cold. Actually, it was the exact opposite. Because they were digging so incredibly deep into the Earth's crust, the rock itself was baking at over 113 degrees Fahrenheit, or 45 degrees Celsius. The workers were essentially boiling alive while operating massive, ear-shattering tunnel boring machines. To survive these brutal conditions, they had to wear special cooling suits, and the engineering team had to pump millions of gallons of chilled water down into the depths just so people wouldn't pass out from heatstroke. The logistics alone are mind-boggling. To build this tunnel, workers had to remove approximately 28 million tons of rock. To put that into perspective, that is equivalent to 5 Great Pyramids of Giza. Every single piece of that rock had to be safely transported out of the mountain via a massive network of conveyor belts while construction was still ongoing. And here is where the story gets truly incredible. They had to dig this 35-mile tube from both sides of the mountain at the exact same time. If their calculations were off by even a few inches, the two tunnels would not meet perfectly in the middle, and the entire multi-billion-dollar project would be a total failure. And remember, they couldn't just use standard GPS to guide them because, well, they were miles underneath a mountain. So, how did they pull it off? The surveying teams used complex laser systems, advanced gyroscopes, and a highly sophisticated network of satellite reference points located outside the mountain to guide the drilling process. When the two massive tunnel boring machines finally broke through the last wall of rock to meet in the middle, they were off by less than an inch. Less than an inch of error across 35 miles of solid rock. It is an achievement in mathematics and engineering that still stuns experts today. The human element, however, is the most profound part of this story. It took 17 years to complete the Gotthard Base Tunnel. During that time, thousands of workers from all over the world lived in temporary villages near the mountain, dedicating years of their lives to this massive undertaking. 9 workers tragically lost their lives during the construction, a sobering reminder of the extreme dangers they faced every single day in the dark. So the next time you take a smooth, 20-minute train ride through the Alps, glancing out the window at the dark walls rushing by, just remember, you are speeding through a multi-billion-dollar oven that took decades of sacrifice, incredible math, and nerves of absolute steel to build.